Hello, beautiful people. How you doing? Yes, my name is Kathu and welcome to my channel, Learn Maths with Kathu. So, in our last lesson, when we were talking about the trick for mastering tables 9, 19, 99, and 999, I left you with one question for practice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave the link to that lesson in the description box below so that you're all on the same page. Such as a question, work out this. Okay? So anytime you see a question like this, you should automatically know that you need to be conversant with table 99. Okay? And this is what we said about table 99. 99 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 and times 10. So this is basically what you said about table 99. So now we can answer this question very easily. So where does 970 fall in table 99? 970 is in between this and this, okay? So that means that we'll go with this because this is less than this, okay? So that means that we'll write a 9. So we'll write a 9 here because 9 times 99 is 891, okay? When you subtract this, you get 79. Okay, and I won't go through subtraction of whole numbers today because I went into a lot of detail some time back. So I'll leave the link in the description box below. Okay, so when you drop the 2, you have 792. So where is 792 in our table? 792 is here. Okay, so that means that we'll write an 8. Okay, so you'll write an 8 here because 8 times 99 is 792. When you subtract, you get 0. Are you together? The next step will be to drop the 9. Are you together? But because you cannot divide 9 by 99 here, we write a 0. Okay? So that 0, this 0 gives us a right to drop this other 9. Okay? So because we've written a 0 here, we can comfortably drop this other 9. Okay? And now we have 99. So where is 99 in table 99? Yes, 99 is here. Okay, so that means that you'll write a 1 because 1 times 99 is any number times itself is that number. Okay, when you subtract, you get that. So with that, you have your answer. So the answer to this question is 9,801. Okay. So have you seen how easy that is? Quite easily done. Okay. So today, I'd like us to continue learning the multiplication table tricks. This is actually the last one. This is the last trick that I'll be showing you. So yeah, so today I'd like us to continue learning the multiplication table tricks. So far we've gone through the tricks for mastering tables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And in our last lesson we combined 9, 19, 99, and 999. Okay, so today I'd like us to go through the tricks for mastering all the tables less than 100. Are we together? All the 2-digit multiplication tables, okay? So I'll show you one method that you can use to master all the tables less than 100, okay? So on that note, we can go through table 78. So I've decided to start with table 78. Okay, so for table 78, we'll start by writing tables 7 and 8. Are you together? Yes, and we went through table 7 and 8, so I won't repeat. This is what you said about table 7. 7 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 and times 10. So this is basically what you said about table 7. So this is what we are expected to write here. So let's do that. So 7 times 1 is 7. Okay, so you'll write a 7 here. 0, 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So we'll write a 14 here. Okay. 7 times 3 is 21. So that means that we'll write a 21 here. 7 times 4 is 28. So that means that we'll write a 28 here. 7 times 5 is 35. So that means that we'll write a 35 here. Moving on swiftly. Okay. This is still a continuation of table 7. So 7 times 6 is 42. Okay. So that means that we'll write a 42 here. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay. So that means that we'll write a 49 here. 7 times 8 is 56. Okay. So that means that we'll write a 56 here. 7 times 9 is 63. So that means that we'll write a 63 here. And last but not least, 7 times 10 is 70. So we'll write a 70 here. Are we together? Okay. So let's now go through table 8 real quick. Table 8. Okay. And this is what we said about table 8. 8 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 and times 10. So this is what we are required to write here. So 8 times 1 is 0, 8. Okay. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. Okay? Moving on swiftly. Sorry. Yes. 8 times 6 is 48. This is table 8. So 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. And 8 times 10 is 80. Okay? So now that you've done that, the next step will be to add the first multiplication table with the digits in the tens place for the second multiplication table. Okay? And another thing I'd like to mention is that order matters. The order here matters. So you started with table 7, then 8. Okay? Because we are doing table 78. So if you are doing table 87, that's when we'd have started with table 8, and then table 8, and then table 7. Okay? So that was just a side note. So let's add these numbers. Let's add these numbers. So we are supposed to add. This is what you're supposed to add. Okay, so Okay? 7 plus 0 is 7. Okay, so we'll write a 7 here. Are we together? And then we retain the digits in the ones place. Are you together? So we'll retain the digits in the ones place for the second multiplication table. So we'll retain this 8. Are we together? 14 plus 1 is 15. Okay, retain the 6. 21 plus 2 is 23. Retain the 4. 28 plus 3 is 31. Retain the 2. 35 plus 4 is 39. Retain the 0. Moving on swiftly. So yeah, here we are still doing the same thing. This is what we are adding. Yeah, this is basically what we are adding. Okay. So 42 plus 4 is 46, right? Retain the 8. 49 plus 5 is 54. Retain the 6. 56 plus 6 is 62. Retain the 4. 63 plus 7 is 70. Retain the 2. And 70 plus 8 is 78. Retain the 0. Are we together? And just like that, you have your table 78. So this is 78 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 and times 10. So this is our table 78. I'm sorry, it looks a bit clumsy, but yeah, let me write it neatly so that you're able to follow. So this is our table 78. So 78 times 1 is 78. 78 times 2 is 156. 78 times 3 is 234. 78 times 4 is 312. 78 times 5 is 390. 78 times 6, what is that? Yeah, it is. 78 times 6 is 468. 78 times 9 is, times 7 is 546. 78 times 8 is 624. 78 times 9 is 702. And 78 times 10 is 780. Are we together? And just like that, you have your table 17. Okay? Yes. So, and as usual, I'll leave you with one question for practice. Work out that. This divided by 49. Okay? And with that, you can call it a day. So math is quite easy and fun, right? Exactly. Always remember that practice makes perfect. If you enjoyed the lesson, feel free to like, share, because sharing is caring, and subscribe so that you don't miss any time I upload a new video. Subscribing is free. Yay! See you in 2 weeks' time, same place.